Welcome to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums, where we bring you all the exciting action of the Southern University football program. It's brought to you by Coca-Cola, the Louisiana Lottery, Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport, AmeriGroup Insurance, McLean Financial Group, the Communities of Color Network, Tobacco Free Living, Mid-South Bank, and Jerry Lane Buick GMC. Hello and welcome to Week 10 of the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Of course, we come to you each week from the End Zone, Daiquiris and Bar, located at 6224 Plank Road. We invite you to come out in the neighborhood of about 7 o'clock. Coach, we're going to skip the TV times and jump right into this because we got a lot to talk about, a lot to show people. The first thing is, this is the Halloween edition of the Jaguar Football Show, and it's no trick or treat, but a big congratulations for our huge win over our closest SWAC foe and the two-time defending SWAC champ, Alcorn State Braves. Coach, congratulations on a huge win.
Oh, thanks, man. I really thought the guys were really locked into what was going on, and you know, it was an electric environment, a great place to play a college football game, great weather, and you know, we were fortunate to come away with a victory.
Coach, 41-33 was the final tally at the game on the reservation. And Coach, before we move any further, we got to stop and give propers to the GOAT, Mr. Leonard Tillery, the greatest SWAC running back of all time. Leonard Tillery went over the 4,050-yard mark in the Alcorn game, and now he is the SWAC all-time leading rusher. There you see him on the TV screen, smiling in his good-looking suit, smiling in his jersey, and that's just how he is as a person, a nice, unassuming young man. Congratulations, Mr. Leonard Tillery, on becoming the greatest running back in SWAC history. Coach, a walk-on from McKinley is now the all-time leading rusher in SWAC history. I'm talking about Sweetness, Walter Payton. I'm talking about Lewis Tillman. I'm talking about Destry Wright and so many other great running backs. Leonard Tillery sits atop that mountain with 4,132 yards and counting. Coach, talk about the honor to coach a young man like that.
Well, first of all, you know, he's a great person. You know, great work ethic. He comes to work every day. You know, unbelievable talent. You know, as well as off the field. You know, his character speaks for itself. You know, he's a great young man. He's always doing the things the right way. He's intact with his community. He's a great leader for our football team. You know, he's deserving of that reward. And, you know, I'm happy for him, and I hope he continues to add to it. And there's no better guy that I'm happy for than that young man right there, Leonard Tillery.
For the record, he had 195 yards on the day. He needed one extra yard to do his career single yardage, and he had 3 touchdowns. Coach, tell us a little bit about what it was like when it was just you, your coaching staff, and the team after the game, just your band of brothers, and celebrating that moment.
Well, you know, we just told him that congratulations on becoming the all-time leading rusher in the conference, and as he does all the time, man, he's always congratulating his offensive line, wide receivers, tight ends, all those other guys that play a major part in him accomplishing this goal. You know, he's a great guy. He's always going to do things the right way. He's humble, and he's hungry for more, and we're excited that he's a part of our football program.
Well, Coach, let's show the folks exactly what happened on the reservation. Alcorn State University, 2 hours north of Baton Rouge in Lorman, Mississippi. Coach, your defense came to play. A great fumble forced by Aaron Tiller and recovered by Bryant. That's a great way to start the day, Coach.
Well, exactly. Defense got it going, got the ball back to the offense. Right there was a nice pass from Willie Quinn to Menard.
That's the second time I've seen that play work this year, Coach. Great play. Then we have Howard rolling out to his right and hitting his receiver. Coach, you had to be pleased with the way this game started as we get on the scoreboard first.
Yeah, anytime you go on the road, you want to score early, and you know that gets a little momentum on your side.
Leonard Tillery takes it in from 12 out. Coach, one thing about Alcorn, they definitely get up to play us. And on this day, Leonard Tillman, he definitely came to play. He did a lot of damage with his feet, but he also had a good day through the air. And he's just an exciting football player, Coach.
He's one of the better players in our conference, you know, a dual threat quarterback that's always on the move. Footman's done a great job. You know, he's been there, he's growing up, and he's a tough out, but we finally got to him and was able to make some plays.
Howard hits Menard. He comes back to hit Willie Quinn for 27. Then he's going to rush for 5 himself. This is a great circus catch by Willie Quinn. He had to jump over his blind shoulder to catch that ball. Willie just continues to impress, Coach.
Well, you know, our good guys got to outplay their good guys, and when they do that, they give us a chance to win.
There's the 5-yarder by Howard, and then Ron Albuquerque, he's good from 39. At this juncture, the score is 10-6, and I'm loving everything I was seeing, Coach. Footman comes back, Coach, and hits his man. He gets into the end zone. At this juncture, the score is 13-10. But we get the ball back, and Howard sets up. He hits Willie for 32 yards. There again, another circus catch by Willie, diving to his right, Coach.
Great body control. You know, it's just great to see those guys making plays. They're a good football team, and you know, if we was going to come away with the victory, we had to make some plays.
John West ran for 8, and then they got the ball back, and Footman throws an interception to Anderson, and so we get the ball back, Coach. And at this point, we're moving, but we punt. They get the ball back, and this is a weird play. Footman actually got the ball tipped, and he caught it himself and ended up throwing it, but he couldn't throw it again on the second catch, Coach.
Exactly.
Here's Tillery bouncing one out to the outside. Howard sets up. He hits Williams for 33 yards and a touchdown. Kirtland Williams, Coach, has really come on strong for the offense.
Another guy that's got some playmaking ability, a true freshman right there out of Southern Lab. You know, once the ball's in his hand, he's capable of making plays. 17-13 at this juncture, Coach. You saw a good pass break up by Ledbetter there. And here we are, ball again. Coach Howard hits Beard for 26 yards. Then he's going to rush 32 yards. And Beard again for a touchdown. At this point, Coach, it's 24-13. Your Jaguars are definitely moving. We go into the halftime with a 24-13 lead against Alcorn. That's always a good day. Well, it's always good to be up at halftime. You're on the road. I thought the guys played really well in the first half, and we tried to come out in the second half with the same momentum.
When we come back, we'll look at the second half of the Alcorn State game on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums.
Welcome to the multiplier games. Multiply your winnings 5 times, 10 times, 25 times, 50 times. Win up to $200,000. Louisiana Lottery. Multiply your play.
At Mid-South Bank, we're dedicated to providing loans that allow our customers to achieve their business and personal dreams. That's one promise you can bank on. We're not just business associates, we're neighbors. We're committed to our customers and the strength of our local economy. Here at Mid-South Bank, responsibility matters. With locations in Texas and Louisiana and still growing. Discover how our customers are finding strength in numbers at Mid-South Bank.
Traveling with kids is kind of a nightmare, but flying out of BTR makes it stress-free. Everyone there is
so much friendlier than any other airport I've been to. You can't have a fantastic city without the community support of a great airport. I can actually get anywhere in the world from right here in town. BTR makes travel
so easy that I feel at home right when my plane lands. It takes almost no time to get back to my family. So that feeling of, this is home, for me, happens at BTR.
So we can feel wherever you feel. Together be real, together. No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Here we go. Taste the feeling.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Coach, first time in 5 years we've beaten the Braves, and it came at the right time. But your guys just refused to lose on this night because, Coach, the Braves bested us in first downs, 26-20, rushing yards, 272 to 257, passing yards, 300 to 237, and total offense, 572 to 494. But the final score read 41-33 Jags. Usually, Coach, when you got those kind of metrics, usually you don't win.
Well, exactly, but the one category that we did well in was turnovers. We forced 4 turnovers, and we didn't turn the ball over any, and that eliminated some of their drives. So we gave up some yards, but defensively we made some plays to get off the field, and offensively we put up enough points to secure a victory. And special teams, I really thought our field goal unit did a great job. We had a couple of field goals that we attempted and were able to make. So those are hidden points in the football game, but overall it was a team win, and congratulations to those assistant coaches and players for finally ending that streak.
All right, let's jump into the second half highlights of the Jaguars versus the Braves 2016 on the reservation. Here, Howard hands off to Tillery. Tillery rips one for about 20 yards. Turns around, hits Menard. Actually, that's Beard, isn't it, Coach?
Yep, that's Dylan Beard on another catch.
And there he is, Leonard Tillery up the middle for a 63-yard touchdown run. Coach, this young man has the ability to go every time he touches the ball.
Well, you know, that's what's great about him. He's always pushing forward, and, you know, it's great to see him break a long run.
Here you see the Braves getting hit by Houston with a good stop. Then Willie Quinn does his magic. He catches a punt, and he takes it back 67 yards before finally getting run out of bounds. Coach, that's got to be exciting also to have Willie Quinn on your squad who can always potentially score. Here you see Deontay Shorts come in. He was trying to get a fourth down conversion. Unfortunately, didn't make it. The Braves get the ball back. Talking about Lenore's footman, here you see a young man just basically getting to the end zone on sheer will. At this juncture, the score is 31-20. The Jaguars are leading the Braves. And there you see him again, Willie Quinn, ducking and diving, juking and jiving. You gotta love the way that man does his thing with the football. Leonard Tillery comes back, and there is the record carry, y'all. A 30-yard carry from Leonard Tillery to become the greatest running back in SWAC history. He took a little blow, tossed his ball to assistant SID Willie Scott, and then he came right back in, Coach.
Well, smelling that end zone, you know, that's one thing about him. He's always searching for that end zone.
He took a blow and he comes back in and gets a 22-yard touchdown. Here you see a great defensive effort right there, Coach. Violent hit, I think that was Curtis. We get the ball back. Tillery being patient, waiting for some openings. He takes it outside. The Braves get the ball, go around the right side. Big hit right there by Curtis. Coach, throughout this game, I thought that the Braves got a little home cooking every now and then. That was another great hit right there by our defensive player. And a block. Coach, that was a very important block at this point in the game because at this point it would have been less than 5 points separating us. And that kept the spread 26 to 38.
Well, you know, you got to come up with some timely plays, and the block, then that right there was a sack, caused fumble, and, you know, another stop by the defense. You know, they moved the ball, but when they got down in the territory, they were able to turn them back with turnovers.
We're back on the move, Leonard Tillery. Coach, we were talking off camera, just really impressed by his yardage after hit. Smart quarterback keeper right there by Howard. Coach, sometimes I think Howard should keep it himself a little bit longer. He likes to stay in the pocket. But when he does use his feet, he's capable of using his feet.
Well, you know, I think it's great that he managed the game. That's why we don't have any turnovers. He's not forcing the issue. Right there was a 47-yard field goal by Albuquerque. So
absolutely.
Guys are playing extremely hard and playing well and trying to secure that victory.
where you saw a great hit there to end the highlighted action. And that was the Jaguars' victory over the Braves. First time in 5 years. When we come back, we'll talk about our players of the week and have our Coca-Cola player interviews on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums.
I have 2 kids, and like any mom, I want them to be healthy. So I chose Amerigroup Louisiana for our Healthy Louisiana plan. We get all our Medicaid benefits and pharmacy and prescription drug coverage. But you know what I really like? I get rewards for taking my kids to their doctor visits.
Choose Amerigroup Louisiana. Call 1-855-229-6848 today. That's 1-855-229-6848.
To gain financial success, the first step is getting in the game with planning your retirement. With so much uncertainty in the financial world, it's crucial to have someone on your team that understands your financial goals and can navigate you to obtaining your dream to financial freedom. McLean Financial Group advises in many areas. We pride ourselves on strategic financial planning and serving our clients, a great combination to obtain financial freedom. Get in the game and let McLean Financial Group design your customized financial playbook and quarterback you to financial independence.
Diseases from smoking kill more African Americans each year than car crashes, AIDS, and murders combined. In the U.S., about 1 in 5 African American adults smoke cigarettes. It's estimated that each cigarette you smoke shortens your life by 7 minutes. That's 7 minutes less to spend time with people you love doing what you love each time you smoke a cigarette. Is it worth it? Smoking affects us all.
You can count on Jerry Lane.
At Jerry Lane, they rolled the red carpet out for me.
It's always been Jerry.
You know what? It's tradition, it's family, and that's what keeps us coming back to Jerry Lane.
Get in the lane, get in the lane. Get in the lane, get in the lane. Get in the lane, get in the lane.
We're a Jerry Lane family.
All lanes lead to. You can count on Jerry Lane.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Of course, we come to you each week from the End Zone, Daiquiris and Bar, located at 6224 Plank Road. We invite you to come out about 7 o'clock, talk a little SU football with Coach and I after we wrap up the show. Coach, each week in this segment, we bring up the Alpha Media Players of the Week. Who are our Players of the Week on offense, defense, and special teams?
Well, offensively, it's the all-time leading rusher. What a game. What a performance by Leonard Tillery. Outstanding job. Defensively, Danny Johnson came away with another superb performance, and he was able to win it away from Aaron Tiller. Both of those guys had great games. Special teams, Ryan Albuquerque. What a bounce back game for him. Great with his PATs, kickoffs, and his field goals. So those are Alpha Media Players of the Week.
Well, congratulations, guys, on being the Players of the Week. Coach, also in this segment, we always have our Coca-Cola player interviews. And this week, Joe Dupree caught up with the GOAT, Leonard Tillery. He also caught up with Andre Augustine, Dylan Beard, and the quarterback, Austin Howard, and filed this report.
All right, Todd, we're right here after a great game on the reservation. Listen, I'm here with Dylan Beard. And Dylan, you had a big day today. 4 catches for 66 yards, 1 TD. How does it feel to know that Howard is looking for you to be the man to go to move the offense?
It feels great to know that Austin trusts in me. It really feels great that he trusts me a lot.
Well, indeed, it's a great game. Finally, we won here on the reservation. It's been a long time since we beat Alcorn. How does it feel to also play with the all-time SWAC leading rusher in Tillery?
That's my brother, man. That's a blessing. I do nothing but care for him, man. I'm really glad I got to play with him, man. It's somebody I can call my own type brother.
Todd, I'm here with Andre Augustine. And listen up, it was a big day today for the Dog Day defense. This sophomore DB from Monroe, Louisiana, you had a big day. 7 tackles, a couple of big pass breakups. How does it feel going up against a quarterback like Footman?
We had to prepare, We were doing what we practiced. We ran around and made plays. Just doing everything we practiced.
Well, you definitely did a big game. Listen, with the big test of beating the Braves after 5 years of not beating the Braves, how does it feel to get that monkey and the Braves off our back?
It feels good. I don't know a better word than good. Great. It just feels good to win, you know. Just keep trying to accomplish our goal, go 1-0 every week.
Well, Todd, all I can say is we finally got the Braves off our back. I'm here with our quarterback, Austin Howard. And Austin, tonight was the night, over 200 yards, 2 TDs, third time playing Alcorn, first time beating them. How does that feel?
Oh, man, it feels like any other game, you know. But, you know, it feels good to just get a win on them, especially under Coach Odums, because he ain't beat them yet. So, I mean, it feels great to get this win.
Well, y'all were putting it down. And, brother, when I say putting it down, let's talk about playing with this guy to my left-hand side, who is now the all-time SWAC leading rusher. How does it feel being able to hand the ball off to this man, Mr. Tillery?
Oh, man, when you beat the greats like Walter Payton, you know, in the category, you know, that just shows you what kind of workhorse he is, you know. He come to practice every day to work, so, you know, he deserves every little bit of this.
That's what I'm talking about. So let's shift gears. He mentioned the name, Sweetness, Walter Payton. Bruh, you done rushed more yards than Walter Payton ever did in the SWAC, over 4,050 yards. How does that feel to be now the all-time SWAC leading rusher?
Oh, it feels great. You know, it's a great accomplishment. But like I said, I can't even say that I'm on the same level as Walter Payton just yet. The guy was a great, and the reason he's remembered as one of the greats is because he had an extensive career in the NFL, and he was able to do his 1-11 on the next level. So, you know, I'm just focusing right now on going 1-0 next week against Texas Southern, and we'll definitely have a party tonight. You know, we got to celebrate.
It's talking about a celebration. I got the dynamic duo here. I'm going to ask you this one last question. Now that you've accomplished that, what's the next big accomplishment you got on the horizon for the Jaguar Nation?
1-0. 1-0.
1-0. You heard it right here on the Jaguar Football Show.
06.
Thanks, guys. You saw Austin Howard throwing up the A5. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Joe. When we come back, we're going to look at our next game, our third home game of the season against the Texas Southern Tigers this weekend on the Bluff at A.W. Mumford Stadium. So stay with us on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums.
Welcome to the multiplier games. Multiply your winnings 5 times, 10 times, 25 times, 50 times. Win up to $200,000. Louisiana Lottery. Multiply your play.
At Mid-South Bank, we're dedicated to providing loans that allow our customers to achieve their business and personal dreams. That's one promise you can bank on. We're not just business associates, we're neighbors. We're committed to our customers and the strength of our local economy. Here at Mid-South Bank, responsibility matters. With locations in Texas and Louisiana and still growing. Discover how our customers are finding strength in numbers at Mid-South Bank.
Traveling with kids is kind of a nightmare, but flying out of BTR makes it stress-free. Everyone there is
so much friendlier than any other airport I've been to. You can't have a fantastic city without the community support of a great airport. I can actually get anywhere in the world from right here in town. BTR makes travel
so easy that I feel at home right when my plane lands. It takes almost no time to get back to my family. So that feeling of, this is home, for me, happens at BTR.
So we can feel forever, yeah, feel together, be real together. No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Here we go. Taste the feeling.
All right, Coach, let's turn our attention to the Texas Southern Tigers this weekend. They come to visit Mumford Stadium, and the Tigers are coming in, Coach, with a new head coach, Mike Haywood. Coach Haywood actually coached at LSU running backs for a number of years, so people are probably familiar with his name in the market. The Tigers come in at 3-5 overall, 3-3 in the SWAC. They lost a couple of close games in the SWAC. They got blown out by Sam Houston this past Saturday. Coach, what do the Tigers like to do on offense? Do they still have that 6'8" wide receiver that they had last year?
No, he's no longer on the football team.
Okay.
But they like to spread the ball around. They're a multiple attack. They try to run the football, throw the football from different personnel groupings. And defensively, they come at you and they're gonna blitz you, play some zone, mix it up a little bit. But they're a very good football team, well-coached football team, and Coach Haywood's gonna have them ready when they come into A.W. Mumford Stadium.
Well, we need you in Mumford Stadium to come out and support these Jaguars. When we come back, we're going to wrap up this week's edition of the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums.
I have 2 kids, and like any mom, I want them to be healthy. So I chose Amerigroup Louisiana for our Healthy Louisiana plan. We get all our Medicaid benefits and pharmacy and prescription drug coverage. But you know what I really like? I get rewards for taking my kids to their doctor visits.
Choose Amerigroup Louisiana. Call 1-855-229-6848 today. That's 1-855-229-6848.
To gain financial success, the first step is getting in the game with planning your retirement. With so much uncertainty in the financial world, it's crucial to have someone on your team that understands your financial goals and can navigate you to obtaining your dream to financial freedom. McLean Financial Group advises in many areas. We pride ourselves on strategic financial planning and serving our clients, a great combination to obtain financial freedom. Get in the game and let McLean Financial Group design your customized financial playbook and quarterback you to financial independence.
Diseases from smoking kill more African Americans each year than car crashes, AIDS, and murders combined. In the U.S., about 1 in 5 African American adults smoke cigarettes. It's estimated that each cigarette you smoke shortens your life by 7 minutes. That's 7 minutes less to spend time with people you love doing what you love. Each time you smoke a cigarette. Is it worth it? Smoking affects us all.
At Jerry Lane, they rolled the red carpet out for me.
It's always been Jerry.
You know what? It's tradition, it's family, and that's what keeps us coming back to Jerry Lane.
Get the lane, get the lane. Get the lane, get the lane. Get the lane, get the lane.
We're a Jerry Lane family.
All lanes lead to. You can count on Jerry Lane.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Coach, important game this weekend. Texas Southern has been kind of bubbling under. They actually got a good team. We got to get that win.
Well, we got to play well, and we're at home, and that's always a great thing.
All right, Coach.
Go Jags!